do married women keep their unmarried friends at arm's length? Is it just an assumption? As a married woman, do you keep your unmarried friends close to your home? Let me know your view in the comment section. But stay with me as we read through the story of Anna and her best friend, Sarah. Anna sat by the window of her cozy apartment, sipping on her morning coffee as the soft sunlight streamed in. Life had been quiet ever since she moved to the city. She missed the lively conversations and laughter she used to have back in her hometown. But she knew this was a fresh start and she had to make the best of it. A new job at a local advertising agency kept her busy during the week, but weekends often felt long and lonely. She hadn't made many friends yet. That is, until she met Sarah. Sarah worked in the same building as Anna. They had bumped into each other several times at the elevator, exchanged smiles, but nothing more. One afternoon, while Anna was eating lunch alone in the break room, Sarah walked in. She smiled brightly and approached Anna's table. "Mind if I sit here?" Sarah asked. Anna was grateful for the company. "Of course, please." As they talked, Anna learned that Sarah had been living in the city of Abuja for 5 years. She was warm, easy to talk to, and had a positive energy that drew Anna in. They quickly became close friends, meeting up for lunch, going for coffee after work, and eventually hanging out on weekends. Anna had heard a lot about Sarah's life during their conversations, but one person she hadn't met yet was Sarah's husband, Mark. Sarah spoke about Mark with a fondness that made Anna curious. Dear viewers, I guess Sarah must have bragged so much about her husband Mark, right? My husband is this, my husband is that. Curiosity, they say, kill the cat, right? Anna have become curious about Mark. So the cat that would die is what we're about to find out as you stick with me through this story. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment where you're watching from. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. She talked about how they had met in the college, how he was funny, kind, and supportive of her career. "You will love Mark," Sarah said one afternoon as they sat in a cafe. "You two will get along great. He's very easygoing." Anna nodded. "I'd love to meet him." Little did Anna know, meeting Sarah's husband would change everything. It was a rainy Saturday when Sarah invited Anna over for dinner at her apartment. Anna was excited. She was finally going to meet Mark, the man Sarah always gushed about. She dressed casually, but neatly, hoping to make a good impression. When she arrived at Sarah and Mark's apartment, the door opened to reveal Sarah, who was beaming. "Anna, you made it! Come in, come in." The apartment was cozy, with warm lighting and a welcoming atmosphere. Anna immediately felt at ease. As she stepped in, she spotted Mark standing by the kitchen, stirring a pot. He looked up, smiled, and walked over to her. "So you are Anna," Mark said, extending his hands. "Sarah has told me a lot about you. Nice to finally meet you." Anna shook his hand and smiled. "Nice to meet you too. Sarah told me a lot about you as well." Dinner was a relaxed affair, filled with laughter and conversation. Mark was everything Sarah had said he would be: charming, funny, and polite. Anna felt comfortable around him, and the three of them quickly fell into an easy relationship. As the night went on, they talked about everything: work, travel, movies, and life in the city. Mark was engaging, always including Anna in the conversation and making sure she felt like part of the group. By the end of the evening, Anna felt like she had known them both for years. When she left, Sarah hugged her tightly. "I am so glad you and Mark hit it off. We should do this again soon." Anna nodded, smiling. "Definitely. Thanks for having me." As Anna walked home, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was different. She couldn't put her finger on it, but there was a subtle tension between her and Mark, something unspoken that lingered in her mind long after the evening had ended. Over the next few months, Anna, Sarah, and Mark became a close-knit trio. They often spent time together: dinners, movie nights, weekend outings. But as their relationship deepened, Anna began to notice subtle changes. Mark seemed to be paying her more attention. He would text her occasionally, asking how her day was going or sending her a funny memo. At first, Anna thought nothing of it. After all, they were friends. But soon, the messages became more frequent and Mark's behavior more personal. When they hung out, Mark would find excuses to sit closer to her, to make small lingering touches on her hem and shoulder. It was enough to make Anna feel uneasy. One evening, after Sarah had gone to bed early, Mark and Anna sat on the couch watching a movie. As the credits rolled, Mark turned to her and smiled. "You know, Anna, I'm really glad we became friends," he said softly. "You're a great person. It's rare to meet someone like you." Anna felt a knot form in her stomach. She smiled awkwardly. "Thanks, Mark. I'm glad we are friends too." There was a pause. Then Mark reached out and gently touched her hand. "I mean it," he said, his voice lower now. "I think you're special." Dear viewers, you see why they say single ladies are sometimes not to be blamed? Mark is the one with a wife and is making a move at another woman, his wife friend at that. Let me know what you think in this comment section. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, and support my channel. Let's keep enjoying the story. Anna quickly pulled her hand away, standing up. I should probably go. It's getting late." Mark didn't protest. But as Anna left the apartment, her mind raced. Was she imagining things? Or was there something more to Mark's words and actions? Over the next few weeks, Anna tried to distance herself from Mark. She avoided situations where they would be alone together and focused on spending time with Sarah. But Mark didn't seem to get the hint. He continued testing her, sometimes late at night, sending her messages that were increasingly flirtatious. Anna felt trapped. She didn't want to hurt Sarah, but she couldn't ignore what was happening. She confided in her older sister, hoping for some advice. "You have to tell Sarah," her sister said firmly. "She deserves to know what is going on." Anna knew her sister was right, but the thought of confronting Sarah made her sick with anxiety. She didn't want to destroy their friendship or break Sarah's heart. but the situation was becoming unbearable. One evening, after a particularly uncomfortable dinner at Sarah and Mark's apartment, Anna decided she couldn't take it anymore. She asked Sarah if they could talk privately. "What's up?" Sarah asked, sitting down next to Anna on the couch. Her smile faded when she saw the serious expression on Anna's face. "Sarah, I don't know how to say this, but I need to tell you something about Mark." As Anna explained what had been happening, Sarah listened in stunned silence. Her face went pale, her eyes wide with disbelief. When Anna finished, the room was filled with a heavy, uncomfortable silence. Are you sure?" Sarah asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I mean, Mark would never." Dear viewers, see trust now, but he finally stained her white, right? Let me know what you think in the comment section. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment where you are watching from. Let's keep enjoying this story. Anna swallowed hard. "I'm sure, Sarah. I didn't want to believe it either, but it's been going on for a while. I didn't know how to tell you." Tears welled up in Sarah's eyes as she stood up and walked to the window, staring out into the night. Anna's heart broke for her friend. She wished there had been another way to handle this, but the truth had to come out. After a long moment, Sarah turned back to Anna. "I need some time to think," she said quietly. "I need to talk to Mark. I need to be alone right now." Anna nodded, tears stinging her own eyes. "I understand. I am so sorry, Sarah. I never wanted to hurt you." As Anna left the apartment, she felt a wave of guilt and sadness wash over her. She had done the right thing, but at what cost? In the days that followed, Anna heard nothing from Sarah. She didn't know if Sarah had confronted Mark or what had been said between them. The silence was agonizing. Then one afternoon, Anna received a message from Sarah. "We need to talk. Can you meet me at the cafe?" Anna's heart raced as she made her way to the cafe. When she arrived, she saw Sarah sitting at the table, staring into her cup of coffee. She looked tired, her eyes puffy from crying. Anna sat down quietly. "Hey." Sarah looked up, her expression unreadable. "I talked to Mark." Anna held her breath, waiting. "He admitted it," Sarah said softly. "He admitted that he had feelings for you, that he crossed a line." Anna's stomach turned. She didn't know what to say. Sarah sighed, running a hand through her hair. "I don't know what to do, Anna. I love him, but I feel so betrayed. I trusted him, and I trusted you." Tears filled Anna's eyes. "I never wanted this, Sarah. I would never hurt you like this on purpose. I valued our friendship so much." "I know," Sarah whispered, "but things will never be the same now, will they?" Anna shook her head, feeling the weight of the truth. "No, things will never be the same." In the weeks that followed, Sarah and Mark went through counseling, trying to rebuild their marriage. Anna, feeling like an outsider in their lives, slowly distanced herself from the couple. She wanted to give Sarah the space she needed to heal, and she couldn't bear the guilt of being a reminder of what had happened. Time passed, and though Anna and Sarah remained friendly, their relationship was never as close as it once was. Sarah chose to stay with Mark, and while Anna respected her decision, she knew that the bond they had shared was forever. Dear viewers, the moral of this story is that trust is fragile and easily broken, and honesty, while painful, is necessary for maintaining healthy relationships. Boundaries in friendship and marriages are vital, and crossing those boundaries can lead to hurt and betrayal. The story also highlights the importance of being truthful even when the truth is difficult, because hiding or ignoring problems can lead to deeper emotional damage. If you can still hear my voice, this is Folktales by Tonia. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment where you're watching from. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. You are the real MVP. See you in my next video. Bye.